Welcome back. Alright, so now we're going to do the last sign of the zodiac, Pisces, and the environments that it rules. Yavana Jataka gives Pisces ruling auspicious places, places of gods and goddesses, places of Brahmins, pilgrimages, rivers, oceans, and clouds. So any fortunate, auspicious, ideal places would be really ruled by Pisces. So really any kind of like holy places, places where there's a really sacred energy or a sacred vibration would be under the Pisces dominion. It's the last sign of the zodiac. It's the most spiritual sign, the most transcendent. So holy places, even just like really ideal places, places that are ideal for the native in question, might be ruled by Pisces. Places where priests, yogis, saints, mystics have dwelt for a while and sort of cultivated that kind of saturated the environment with their consciousness, those are going to definitely be ruled by Pisces. And of course temples like Mecca. It would rule like Chartres Cathedral in France. It would rule, like the Dakshineshwar Kali temple in India, any major India temple, any major temple anywhere, any really big holy center would be ruled by Pisces. But then we've also got rivers and oceans being ruled by Pisces. Rivers come up a lot in this, as you know, and again, like rivers and forests, there's a lot of those. So those are not, there can't just be one sign that rules those. There's a lot of different types of rivers, a lot of different types of forests. I would assume really, really big, vast rivers that are really wide and not easily crossable would be Pisces, and oceans, big oceans would be Pisces. More of the top surface of the ocean, not so much below the ocean. Like the surface of the ocean and deep below would be ruled by Scorpio. So like if it was a river where there were crocodiles dwelling, then we would have to give that Capricorn. If it's a river that people use just for fishing, then Pisces is the fishes, then that might be a Pisces river. You see what I'm saying? So you have to kind of look at the rest for the context. Oceans, it's sort of tricky what ocean might be ruled by Pisces or Scorpio, but I would like to think that, and I haven't really tested this so I can't say, but I would assume logically that once you go a certain depth below the ocean, it would start to be ruled by Scorpio. But like maybe where there's still light hitting and there's still some light in the water, that could still be ruled by Pisces, where there's lots of fish, but then when you start going deeper, you get quickly down to the Scorpio area. That would be my hypothesis though, but I can't say. I haven't tested that out. So being on a boat at sea would be definitely a very Pisces environment. And also a lot of surfers have a lot of Pisces things going on in their chart, and they sort of just rest and float on top of the sea level. So yeah, and you'll actually find a lot of, even just the simple sun sign stuff, you'll find a lot of water sign. People with a lot of water signs will be involved in the ocean a lot in their life, and they'll be on the ocean a lot more than most people, either through surfing or say boating or kayaking, or they like to do environmental river cleanups or any of those sort of things. And you'll see a lot of Pisces who are like that too, because Pisces is a sign of liberation, but not every Pisces is geared towards spiritual liberation. A lot of people are geared towards more of like a worldly liberation, like just making life easier. Let's get rid of the trash in the environment. And that's where it kind of blends with Aquarius too in a lot of ways, because Aquarius is a humanitarian as well. That sort of can get tricky. One example of this is another time I seem to never travel of my own accord, but I was given the opportunity to go on a cruise, like a boat, a cruise ship, down to the Caribbean for my brother for his birthday, and I didn't have any choice in it at all. And when we did that, I just went and looked back. That was like 7 years ago, or this was a long time ago. But my ruling planet in Atmakaraka was transiting Pisces during that time when I went on this long cruise. So that's kind of neat because, yeah, I was on a boat, I was on a cruise ship at sea, and I had a really great time. Yeah, so that's, if you've ever been on a boat or on a cruise, check and see if the Pisces sign was activated. And let me know. I'd be interested. I think that's everything. Yeah, pretty much. So that concludes this little series on the environments and the zodiac. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this and can find a lot of use for this. It really works well when you get into the more objective side of astrology, of really trying to predict concrete events and not just going into psychology, which is great, but so many people, especially in the West, are completely oblivious to how useful astrology is for very concrete events. Like the shape of my body, or the shape and the qualities of the body of my land, or where I dwell. It's all kind of the same. The Rashis also deal with colors and our bodies. So maybe at another point I'll go through and do another series on the colors of the Rashis, and perhaps even the body types of the Rashis. Like, for example, Taurus makes one tall, Scorpio makes one shorter, things like that. Okay, and you know, if there's any other videos you guys would like me to do, let me know. All right, thanks y'all.